Right, we're in. My name's Mark. Just see if this is going. Testing, testing, testing. Right, my name's Mark. I think we've got live. Let's go look. Is it on? What's going on? Yeah. I'm just trying to turn on the other computer. I'm here. My name's Mark. I'm a gemologist. It hasn't even started yet, but I just start talking. I've liked travelling. When I was young, I always had a dream to travel, and I've done a fair bit. Lucky enough, and sorry, I'm trying to turn on this TikTok, and yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. I've seen part of the world, but as I said in the title, I've done 55 countries, which is not bad. But a friend of mine, he's obsessed with traveling. He's always, every time I speak to him, he's in another country. Recently I spoke to him, he was in Macedonia. Then the next time I talked to him, he was in where was that country? Sarajevo, I think it was. And he's done about 135 countries. I don't know how many. That's nearly all the countries in the world, not far off. So I've got a bit of catching up for that. Is this live? This is. So yeah. So, and that's how I got into gemology. Actually, it wasn't really planned. When I was younger, I didn't really have any skills. Actually, I'd done some dead end jobs and didn't really have a trade or anything. And then I went to Madagascar in 2005, and when I was there 3 months, and I found out about that it was a country that sources sapphires. I never knew that, but it caught my interest. And I was I was attracted to it. So I thought, but I don't know anything about gemstones. So when I came back to London, I went to night school with Michael O'Donoghue, the revered gemologist. Great guy, great mentor. And that was at, it used to be called John Cass College. Then it changed to London Metropolitan University. It's a famous jewellery college, well known. And I went there. I didn't know it was famous at the time. And I went to night school there, and I got into it. I really enjoyed gemology. It was because it's a mixture of things like science and geology and geography, travel, and mineralogy, and that just appealed to me. And physics also, chemistry and physics. And so I just got into it, and I thought, I want to study this full time. And I didn't know where to go. And then I went to Rock and Gem Show. It still goes, that Rock and Gem Show. It goes all around the country. It goes to dozens and dozens of towns in the country. Kempton Park is my local one. And there used to be one at Alexandra Palace, but I don't think that one's on anymore. And they used to have articles from the second year students at the School of Jewelry gemology class. And I read that, and it said, if you're interested, get in touch. And that's how I got in touch, and I got accepted, and I ended up there 6 years. And I lived in Birmingham. Birmingham was great. It's my second home, really. And the Jewelry Quarter in Birmingham is really great place as well. Interesting place. And so, yeah. And so the time's gone by fast. And then I went to Thailand in 2015. I actually graduated the third time in 2015, and I was struggling to get work here, actually, any work. And then an opportunity come to go to Thailand, and I thought, yeah, that's a gemstone and jewelry country, and a job opportunities came up, and I went there. I didn't know if I was going to be back within 3 months of going there. In a couple of months, I thought I might come back with my tail between my legs. I was hoping to go for a couple of years, and I ended up there 9 years. So, boy, so it was a good life, and I will go back. It was great. It was great. It was good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Anybody been to Thailand? It's very popular, and it's usually everybody's favourite place. You find amongst travellers and what have you. I love it. It is my favourite place, actually. I remember when I was in Madagascar, because I went to Madagascar for a year. I went 9 months, then came home to restock, and then went for another 3 months. No, the other way around. 3 months first, came home, then went for 9 months immediately. And that was great. The beautiful beaches and nice people. That's the best thing about it, is the people. But infrastructure is a bit dodgy. But I guess that's part of the charm. And I had a friend there, Jessica, just a friend. She was from Switzerland. She was a punk in her younger days, and we were just buddies. And every night we go to the bar, but I wasn't drinking these times. And well, it's not illegal. And always the conversation used to end, because she lived in Thailand. That time she'd been there about 7 years, and she'd been in Madagascar about 7 years or something like that. But the conversation always used to end up on Thailand. She's telling me all the stories and encouraging me to go. So anyway, I got there. And it didn't disappoint. It lived up to the hopes. And so yeah, and there's many countries I haven't been to. I'd like to go to America, maybe not right now, but I've always wanted to go to America. I hope to go one day. Obviously, big thing about America is the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show. I mean, that is a mecca. It's like the size of a city, and I would like to go there. I've been to the Alsace, the one in Ile Sainte Marie, in France. That's the Europe. That's like the biggest. I say the biggest and best show in, maybe not the biggest, but the best show, one of the best in Europe. And I've been there a couple of times. I was there. It's coming up soon, actually, next month. I don't know if I go this year. Well, I might go. See how it goes. Probably be working, but it's beautiful out there as well, and it is. You see a lot of stones there, and get a good deal as well. And but yeah, Tucson. I haven't been to Tucson. I'll hopefully get there one day, and that's on in about February, I guess, because it's hot in Arizona, and yeah, people go there every year. It's a bit like Glastonbury for gems and minerals. So, anyways, see that picture there? They've got quite a few places like that in Thailand. That's it in the river, because where I was living, Pak Chong, it's landlocked, that part. So they go. It's a beautiful area. There's a big national park there. Beautiful. It's really beautiful beyond words. And this was really nice. The umbrella, you go there, can have a beer, have a Coke, have something to eat, swim in the river, in the sunshine. Really, and the Thais know how to have a good time. Even at school, if you go and teach in the schools there, the main emphasis they're looking for is to be fun, because they want the kids to have fun, which is great. It's not too serious, really. And yeah, and yeah, it's good. So yeah, they know how to have a good time. They've got a good sense of humour, a bit like English in a way. That's why I think English and Thais get on with the sense of humour a lot of the time. It's hot today, saying that. The weather's beautiful. I'm enjoying it's like summer. I'm enjoying, well, it is summer now. I'm enjoying the weather in UK. It's nice to be back, especially with this weather. Not so keen on the winter. But, yeah, it's great. So yeah, yeah, and then rafts, the little rafts there. You can eat your food, and the river cools you down. Nice. And yeah, and how I got into gemology, I went to well, I've just said that, haven't I? But yeah, I was coming to Madagascar, opened me up to that world, and gemology is good subject to do for people who like to travel the world, because it is, I guess, gemstones all around the world, really. And obviously, UK is famous for, there's quartz everywhere in the world, and UK we're famous for the Blue John in Derbyshire, best Blue John in fluorite in the world, and the Whitley Jet, and there's pearls in Scotland and sapphires in Scotland a little bit. So yeah, I mean, we're not really a gemstone country, but we are famous for the Blue John, best Blue John, fluorite Blue John. I had a nice piece. There was a big auction at Fellows in Birmingham, must be about 12 years ago. Some big collection. They'd been collecting it, I don't know, about 100 years or something. And I was lucky. I got a few. I got a few pieces at quite cheap, but nice pieces. And yeah, so not much of that really comes up. Uh, well, let's just get another picture. What other pictures is there? Oh, look at this. Forgot about that. Oh, can you see that? You can't see it. You know what it is, though. It's a big cobra. and I was sitting in the front room. That's outside, by the way. I'm happy to say. So I might have another picture of it. I don't think you can see that one very well. I was sitting in the front room, and I heard a thud. I was on the computer, and I heard a thud on the window. Lucky the patio doors were shut, and I saw this monster. I thought it was a what do you call them, python, because it was so fat and long. Man, I just then it went round the corner down the alleyway where the bikes are, and I'm looking out the window see if I could see it, and then it went out back out into there's a yard, and then there's neighbours on the other side of the of the of us, and there was a lady out doing a Thai lady doing her washing, and I didn't know the Thai word for snake, so I went like this, and she's laughing at first, and then she saw it and she screamed. Oh, but she only expressing how we all felt, and then they called the snake catcher, and the snake catcher, and he come just a young guy. He must, I'd say, he's no more than 25, if that, maybe 21, and he picked it up by its tail like it was a little puppy dog, and I thought he's going to get bit because it was turning. They know how to control it. Obviously, they know how to control it, but I was scared for him. I thought that thing's going to. It was trying to turn on him, but then, and he couldn't get him. And then he put it in a sack, and we all cheered and clapped, giving him money. he was just laughing. He didn't want to take the money, but we insisted, and he saved us. You don't see too many snakes out there. I think I used to see about 2 a year, so it's not as bad as what it might sound. And lots of dogs in Thailand. They're a bit. It's a bit of a problem actually because they're overrun, and I think because of their religion, they won't cull them. But they're usually docile, but get the odd one or two that's a bit aggressive, but not too many. They're usually docile, but sometimes when I go out for a run, they can disturb you. But yeah, Thailand life is nice, and it's so cheap there. Not everything is cheap, but you can live cheaply if you mix it up. You can go Starbucks when you fancy it, or they got one called Amazon, which is much cheaper than Starbucks. They're Thai one, and then you can eat for £1 quite easily from the street food, rice and pork, and or you can go in a restaurant where it's a bit more expensive. But yeah, it's and like buses like to go on the bus. They call them, what do they call them? Songtao. It's about 25p. So, and even the long distance buses from across the country, they're cheap as well. They're a couple of quid, £4, right across the country. Right, it's 20. I was having problem. I'm trying to get on another platform, and I'm having problems getting on it. It might be. Let's try again. See if it gets on there now. See if that works. And Madagascar's great. Yeah, and it is poor infrastructure, but that is kind of part of the charm. It's really kind of an adventure. And I remember I got the boat from. They used to have this big boat, like a modern, very nice boat that used to go from the mainland to Ile Sainte Marie, where that's where you go to see the whales when they come for their migration, the humpback whales. And but the boat was broken, so I got there, and he was just about to leave on this rickety old boat. And I think my cousin said, "Don't go on the rickety old boats." He said, "Just go on that boat, only that one boat. The others are dangerous." And he was just leaving. I thought, sod it, jumped on, because it doesn't look far, and you think, but that water is choppy. That water was choppy. I didn't realize, I'm not a sailor or anything, so I don't understand the sea like that, or that stretch of sea, and it's deceiving. Any sailors would understand, and it's deceiving. That once you get out into the middle, boy, that was scary. I thought that was the last mistake I'm ever going to make, and there wasn't even really any life jackets or anything. Man, that was a long couple of hours, and people were depressed severely. Anyway, I wasn't so happy to get to land on the other side. So that was a lesson. I forget what the big boat's called. You can't miss it. It's the biggest one. It's like the modern one, and it does the I forget what it's called. I can look it up, but that's the one to get. The rickety old boats, because I think they do actually break up in the water. And where would I like to go next? Well, as I said, Tucson. I would love to go to Tucson. I hope to get there someday. I'd like to go back and do some of Europe. I'd like to do Eastern Europe, actually, maybe at the end of the summer. I'd like to do, my friend said Macedonia is great, so, and very cheap. So I would definitely, that's on my list to do. And but I think it gets cold there in the winter. So you need to go I would need to go in the summer, but I hope to go there soon. And all that part of the world, but he said, don't bother with, that's the guy who's done 135 countries, so he is an authority. He said, don't bother with the other countries, just, he told me the ones, I forget, I think he said Macedonia, I think Sarajevo, and another one, which was it, Serbia or something he said. I'll have to ask him again. I wrote it down, but I've got a memory like a sieve. And anyway, you don't need dozens of countries, one will do. So Macedonia, I'm definitely heading for. And I would like to go to, used to be called Czechoslovakia, Czech and Slovakia now. I would like to go there, and I'd like to go to Budapest. I haven't been to none of that region, so it does highly appeal to me. And where else would do you know what? I might have been to 55 countries, but there's a lot of the world I haven't seen. I haven't been to I haven't been to North or South America. I would like to go to both of those. I'd like to go to New Orleans, and I'd like to go to New York. I was a big foodie, but I'm kind of reined it in now because I would love America for the food, but I'm not doing that anymore at the moment. So that would be heaven for me. All them burgers and Subways and soul food and everything, fried chicken. But anyway, but I can still eat. I can still have nice food, just a bit more of a discipline. And yeah, so both and South America, Brazil. Brazil's got a lot of gemstones. The areas in Brazil, Colombia, I'd like to go. And they say Colombia's a lot safer now. Of course, it always had a bad reputation, didn't it? Pablo Escobar and all the rest of it. But I think they've cleaned it up. You know, that was it Medina or whatever it's called. Those places are safe to go now, apparently. As well, I've been told, and I hope they stay that way. So I would like to go there. And Peru, yeah, Peru, Argentina would be nice. Anywhere around that, anywhere. I had a friend years ago. He was from, where was he from? Uruguay or Paraguay, one of the two, Uruguay or Paraguay. Oh yeah, we got the World Cup, haven't we? Next month, World Cup. Marvelous stuff. Well done, Villa, for winning the UEFA Cup. They were spectacular. Those goals, mamma mia, spectacular. But what? So I'm from Richmond, Surrey, London, southwest London, and we've got Richmond Park nearby, which is always nice. And we've got Teddington Lock. We've got the Thames, and it's not very nice in the summer. It's even nice in the winter, of course. But so it's where I live is quiet, which at my age it suits me, and I'm not out partying or anything, so it suits me quite nicely. And nature, and it's nice, it's serene, good for the nerves, and we got some big towns either side. We've got Richmond and Kingston, and it's not far to central London really. West End and Hatton Garden and City. London's a great city. I was up the Barbican the other day, and the bar, is it called the Barbican Centre? I've never been there before. It was really nice, and they got an old church there. Is it St Chad's? No, is it St? I don't know. There's got a really old church there, and it's funny because it's this hundreds of years old. I don't know, 400 years old church, surrounded by these kind of skyscrapers. It's quite surreal. The old London and the new. And right, let's see if I can find another photo. You can see the tail of that big cobra. What else have I got? Let's have a look. Oh, another picture of that picnic area. You can see it. A lovely river. You can see it. It looks nice. And here's, I think these are chilies. Oh no, that's gemstones. That's gemstones. uh, gemstone gravel. And these are the mines in Myanmar. And let's see if this comes out. Yeah, this is one of the miners looking for rubies. It's called Magok. They call it Ruby Land. It's in a valley, and it's just pure rubies there, the best rubies in the world. And it's a beautiful place. It's really, in the morning you can see that picture, the mist coming up over the temples and the mountains, really nice. And this is it's the famous umbrella market, and it's the ladies that do the selling the gems. It's the ladies that do it, and the ruby ladies. And it's a market, and it's all full of umbrellas, so you can haggle in the shade. And yeah, it's the umbrella market of Magok. Ooh. And yeah, I got into football. I used to go football. I won't say my team, but I used to go in the 80s, showing my age, with my mates for the crack. And then I always liked the big games. I always liked European Cup and the World Cup. Loved the World Cup. Always loved that. Well, not everybody loves it, but most people do. And all the big games and the FA Cup. I always loved the FA Cup. And but this year I got into the Premiership. Got into watching it. It's good to have a hobby, and it's kept me. Well, it's not when your team's losing. It's a bit depressing. But no, it's the first time I really got into the Premiership like that. I never methodically. I used to just watch the big games, but this is what I watched a lot this year. I did get TNT Sports, and I listened to it on the radio a lot. And so it's good to have a hobby. And I had a picture of that. I haven't got it on there now. Me and my mate went to Eastbourne. Must have been, what are we now? May? It was February or March. And sea fishing. And it was all misty. It was all like foggy. It was really surreal. It was a really nice day. We didn't catch anything, but that didn't matter. It was just nice. And then he took me to a great fish and chip shop in Eastbourne. Really, that was terrific. You can't beat a better fish and chips. You know, there's a shop in Bangkok that does a marvellous bit of fish and chips. And what's that fish he had? Oh, can I remember? It was something unusual. I can't quite remember what it was now. It will come to me. But I'll tell you, I was very impressed. They'd done the chips nice, and they'd done the fish a treat. And yeah, they're good cooks over there. They're good cooks. I remember there was this Thai guy the place is shut down now. It was called London Pies, and he could make a killer pie, and he used to supply them to the hotels. He was really obsessed with it, and they were proper nice pies, really proper good pies. All steak and kidney, all different ones you can think of, curry, all different ones, chicken, everything, sausage rolls. But it's unfortunately that place had closed down. I don't know where he went to. I think because of COVID. I think it was because of that. So yeah, of course, talking about football, it was the FA Cup last weekend, wasn't it? City won, Man City won, and Arsenal won the Premiership. First, they must be happy. First time in 22 years, and well done then. And yeah, looking forward to the World Cup. I went to the World Cup years ago, and when it was easier to get tickets those days, you could just turn up and get tickets. And I went in Italy in 1990, and I saw Ireland play Italy in Rome. Ireland played well. They got beat, but they give a good account of themselves. The mighty Italy, and then I went to Naples to watch England play Cameroon, but I didn't get in the end. So I wasn't going to go actually, because those times there was a bit of trouble, especially in Italy. But then I couldn't help myself. But I didn't get in anyway. I listened to it on the radio in Naples. And I like Italy, and I've been back. I went there the last time. I haven't been for a while. Last time I went to Italy, I went to Assisi, where St. Francis is from, and that was in 2004. And beautiful place that is, like medieval, really nice. And the Italians are great, and nice food, and while they're lively on a Friday night, it's like a big party just getting on the train. Yeah, so I've got the other live on now. That took me a while. I couldn't get the pictures on it. Never mind. One wasn't built in a day. I'm a bit late. Apologise for that. Couldn't get technical problems. Couldn't get on live. But yeah, that's given me a boost of energy now. I'll carry on talking. And yeah, because the last time I won't mention brands, but the last time I done a live, I was in Thailand, and in Canterbury, actually, in Canterbury, which is the gemstone market town, which I was there about just under a year, but I'm glad I got to go there, and I will go back there. But it was always my dream, really, to go and live there, and I got there in the end, and it didn't let me down. It's not a big place. It's a bit deceiving, but there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on down the back streets, and it's a big industry there, more than me. I mean, there's plenty to see. The gem market on weekend, every weekend, people come from India, Sri Lanka, Africa, Cambodia, all over, and that's not to mention Thailand. So and they come every week without fail. So that says something. And yeah, what month are we now? May. I can't think of the seasons there now, because you do have you have cooler months. That's my favourite time of the year in Thailand. Just say my name's Mark. I'm a gemologist, traveller. Lived in Thailand 9 years, and etc. That's my favourite time. Weather in Thailand is November, December, January, when it's cooler. That's my favorite. It's like perfect weather then. So I like that part of the year. And then they have like a wet season, which rains quite a lot, and it brings out the mosquitoes. Lucky, I'm never. Oh, well, I'm not going to say it. I don't want to jinx myself. But and yeah, as I say, I'd like to do a little tour of, or just go to Macedonia soon, because it's not far. And I wouldn't mind going to a few of the European gem shows. When I need to get a car. I mean, I've not been back long, so I've got to get back on my feet. But it'd be nice to get a van or a car, anything. I'll run around. And I like to do a few. There's a lot of shows in Europe. There's a lot of shows in England. Come to that. I was doing a lot of. I'm not doing them recently, but end of last year I was doing a lot of antique shows. That was interesting, and different world to see. And I went to Newark, and I went all over the place. I went to Wales, Wales. They're great up there. And I went to Cornwall, and there's loads of them, all every week or every other week. Yeah, every week. There's dozens and dozens of those antique shows. Some are big ones, some are small ones. And you can get a bargain there. I say that you can get a bargain there if you hunt about. And I've been enjoying this nice weather in England. It's been very nice. It's for a few months now, so I've been enjoying that. It's always makes you feel better. Yeah, it's nice, and I like to go and I do like my coffee. I like to go to the coffee shops, Starbucks, or what's that one, Pret a Manger, or sometimes independent ones. And we got one up the Costa. We got a Costa up the top of the road. It's quite a nice one. It's quite big, and it's not. I don't like crowds. I can't take crowded places, which I know sometimes it's a sign of a good place, but I like quieter places. And Anyone been to Thailand? Please share my live, if you wouldn't mind. Be a great help. Thank you. And that I'm waiting for a reply of I'm waiting for a reply from a job interview. So it'd be nice. It's in the jewelry trade, so I won't mention the company. Obviously, I can't mention the company, but it's quite interesting. If I get that, that'd be okay. And then then I'll get some more stock. I'll get some more stock. Oh, sorry, where have I been? Oh, did you speak to me? Jeeves, Dog Rescue. Hi, how are you doing? I'm in UK at the moment. We must have spoke before when I was in Thailand. I've been back in UK since last July. Nice to see you. When I get back on my feet, I'll send your Dog Rescue, what do you call it? A donation. I promise. It might take me a few months, but I will do it. If you send me the details. Oh, it's hot today. Somebody told me it was going to be hot this weekend. It is. I've got the window open. I turn the heating down. I sometimes forget to do that, but it's quite hot. I don't know what the temperature. I can't look on my phone. I don't know what the temperature is today. It feels quite hot. But not to complain. No, not to complain. 23. Yeah, it's like Thailand. Good day to go to the swimming baths or to the seaside. Where are you? Jeeves Dog Rescue. Bulgaria. Is that my mate? Bulgaria. It's nice part of sounds like a nice part of the world. I want to get to that. I want to come, as I was mentioned earlier. I want to visit. My mate is around that part of the world at the moment. He's been in Macedonia, and I think Sarajevo. I think he was, or Serbia. One of them. And Macedonia sounds interesting. I'd like to maybe before the winter comes, have a little trip out there because it sounds nice and not expensive either. It's hot here today. I'm melting. I need a nice lolly. Hi, Simon. How you doing? Did Did you ever like the Cockney Rejects? My mate, he's from East London, and he's been seeing them in. He's been seeing them in watching going to the Cockney Rejects concerts in like, oh, where was it? In the Far East. I forget exactly where now. Where was it? Oh, think of it. It will come to me. It will come to me. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, they're proper hardcore, aren't they? They're what they was. Well, I guess they're all old men now, like us. What's it like in Bulgaria? How's the life in Bulgaria? As you said, it's hot, but it snows at the same time. Ah, yeah, got it. I got it. I'm still in Ham. I didn't plan. I didn't know. I thought I was going to go back to Thailand in November, but I just got plotted. Have you been to Macedonia? What's Macedonia like? Have you been there? Yeah, I'm hoping to get out there before too long. I've just made because I'm back on the food regime, so I just made. I put something in the oven just to cook it quickly. Roasted mushrooms and sausages, bangers. So it's sitting there waiting for me. I'm starving. Ah, yeah, yeah. I've never been to that part of the world. I'm fascinated by it. I'd like to maybe go. I'd like to go to. I forget what they're called now. Like Czechoslovakia, and I forget the name. Is it Prague? And those places. I know. I think it's expensive these days. Yes, mate. Yeah. You show me the ropes. Show me the. My mate was in. Have you heard of a place called Ohrid in? It's called Ohrid. I think Ohrid. Ohrid in Macedonia. Hi, Neil. Oh, Simon. I'm try- when I get back into work, I want to go and refresh my horology skills at the Epping Forest Horology Club. They invited me to come along, and it's cheap there compared to other places. Home from home. No, not Upton Hall. Epping Forest Horology Club in Essex. It's a charity. It's cheap train refresher. Can do it cheap, relatively cheap. Oh yeah, Upton. Yeah. Well, I don't even know their prices. I can imagine they're well expensive. Like same as Gem A. Did you see? I can't get the photos on this. TikTok, but I had a photo. You've probably seen it before. This giant cobra, king cobra, that come into the yard, boy, and the snake catcher come and caught it by the tail. Go on. What's that for again? What folders? I don't remember. Oh, what the training folders, the training manuals. Is it the like the education notes? Yeah, I seem to remember that. Yeah. My goodness, it's brutal. I believe in free education. Hi, Luke. How you doing? How many dogs you got now, Simon? Is that how much we paid? My goodness, it's gone up 10 times. It's outrageous. Oh boy. I'm going to jump off in 3 minutes. I've done an hour, but I'll give you a bell. And I'll tell you what's it like UK side. Yes, brother. The horology, what year was it? Class of 2012. Yes, brother. I didn't recognise, because there's a Jeeves Dog Rescue. Brilliant. You're doing a grand job. Mate. Good karma. I will give you a donation when. I know I shouldn't say that. You'll see. I was at Birmingham the other day, actually. I went up to the jewelry quarter, and yeah, it was all right. It's always nice up there. Yes, mate. See, Man City won the FA Cup. Manchester. What's that place you lived in Manchester? I think it's the place where artists are. Is it? What's that place called again? It's a bit bohemian, I think. If I've never been there, just what I heard, what you told me. Oh yeah, the Merc. Yeah, is it? Where's the Merc now? Is it still? Is it? I need a car. I want a car or a van. I think it's home, or however you say it, home. I think it's home. Might be. That's where, what's his name from, innit? Mick Hucknall. Oh, that old Volvo, yeah. Wow, that is impressive, mate. That is impressive. What a what a strong car that is. Well, I'm gonna go and have my sausages and mushrooms. I'm hungry, but I'll give you a bell. I'll give you a bell. And as I say, I'm hoping before the winter to get over that side, Macedonia. I want to go Macedonia. And where are you? Where are you? Bulgaria. Yeah, all round there. I said that before when I spoke to you. I've never been to that part of the world. You done you done well, mate. Ahead of the game. In nice, there's good parts of the world. There's still good places. Yeah, we had a laugh, mate, and we had a crack. Yeah, we had a crack, all right. That was great. Birmingham was all right, wasn't it? Birmingham was all right, man. That's my second home. Yeah, I'll give you a bell, brother. God love you. I haven't done one of these lives for ages, you know, but I get lazy. But try again. Well, the other one, I've got photos, but I can't link them up on this TikTok. I've got photos of a few, you know, the holiday snaps. Anyway, I'm signing off. I'll give you a bell. Nice to hear you. I didn't know who Jeeves Dog Rescue was. I didn't know who that was. Cheers, mate. I don't know. Yeah, sausages, mushrooms, and that's the healthy back on the healthy tip instead of 3 Wendy's and a Big Mac in a day. Look, right, how do you turn this off? Oh, there it is. There it is.